Your wife has 3 baby daddies and has been married twice before.
Don't talk shit about my wife, you stupid. Shut your mouth.
My worldview allows you to live the life that you are living.
So does mine.
No, the doesn't.
Tell me how
the average Christian hates divorce. They would say to your wife, stay with that abusive, horrible man.
Which Christian nationalist would say that divorce under those circumstances was not appropriate?
Who's the dude that was berating his pregnant
You
wife?
tell me. Steven Crowder? Steven Crowder didn't lay a finger on his wife, you lying bitch.
Rachel?
Can you hear me? Where did you get the idea that I'm promiscuous?
Well,
I'm just going to be totally honest with you. I will never be able to convince you of my worldview.
you won't.
I know. But the reason is not because I'm not a great orator, or I don't make good points, or I haven't said things which should be compelling to a person. But Charlie, I just think honestly you're too fucking stupid to understand them.
So, Andrew,
Stupid and bad faith.
can I sell you on my worldview?
Yes.
Your wife has 3 baby daddies and has been married twice before.
Don't talk shit about my wife, you stupid. Shut your mouth. Shut your stupid mouth.
What is she like? Shocked and offended by that?
About
Look
my
at her
wife,
face.
you stupid. Shut your mouth.
She's shocked and offended by that? First of all, she starts it off and says, let me tell you about my worldview, and then goes on to attack Andrew's wife. Thought you were going to tell us about your worldview. Let me tell you about my worldview. I lose debates and I get dragged across the coals for 4 hours, and then I go after people's family. And then I do unsolicited and I do unnecessary attacks on people's family. Let me tell you about my worldview, she says. It actually makes sense now.
Shut your stupid mouth.
Your wife with the 3 baby
What did I
daddies?
just say?
Your
Dyke?
wife with the 3
Sorry,
baby
I'm
daddies?
sorry. Is she morally inconsequential in comparison to your ditch licking?
Do the men that you try to
Do the women that you try
show
to?
your hatred against?
the women
they,
that you try
convince
to?
them that they shouldn't?
You know,
like,
Charlie, did I
pursue
bring
women? Do they know
Charlie?
that
Did
your
I bring
wife
your
is 5
family?
years older?
Did I bring any of your
You
family
called me
into
fucking
anything?
stupid.
Did I
You
say
called
anything
me
about
fucking
your
stupid.
family being stupid, Charlie?
could.
It's
You could
because
go
I'm
for it.
better than you, Charlie.
No, it's because you're embarrassed, and you know that the traditional values that you try to sell people
Okay.
on are bullshit because
Let's
you
go
are not.
When did they try and sell them on them? When did they say trad couple? Everybody be like us, trad couple. Never happened. Never happened, Charlie. And yeah, he called you stupid because you are stupid. That's not even an ad hominem. But then you go after the man's family. Bad mistake.
A traditional man.
Chuck, let's go through it.
You are
Come
not
on,
a
Chucky.
traditional
Let's
man.
go through it, Chuck. Tell me what I'm doing which is immoral.
What
Tell
you're
us,
doing, which is
Chucky.
immoral.
Yeah.
I think that you have been complicit in convincing young men that.
No. My family dynamic. What am I doing? Being married to my
wife.
wife.
It's immoral.
Then why? So then.
Under my
So all
worldview,
you did.
that's perfectly
So wait,
acceptable.
Chuck. All you're doing is saying. So Chuck, shouldn't you actually be saying that Andrew? You're doing a good thing.
I'm
Hang on,
selling you
Charlie.
on
I just want to
my
make sure I got this
worldview?
right.
Uh-huh.
Am I doing a good thing?
Uh-oh.
Am I doing?
Like-
Good?
I know that sip of water. I know that sip of water. It's a nervous sip of water.
This right?
Uh-huh.
Am I
Uh-oh.
doing a good thing?
Stall.
Am I doing a
By
good thing?
what? Do you think your wife is a charity
By
case?
taking care of children who weren't mine? Was I doing a good thing? Whose fathers abandoned them? Was I doing a good thing?
Yeah, you're doing a good thing.
Oh, okay. Well then, Chuck, why did you use that as a form of personal attack on me? Even though you think I'm a good person doing a good thing.
I'm convincing you of my worldview.
You're very convincing, Chuck.
Under my worldview,
I'm a good person.
you can marry your wife and no one would judge you. Under your worldview,
Yeah.
that would not be so. Christian nationalists,
Yeah, what
divorce
about
isn't
it?
even acceptable.
Do you understand what Christianity is? Do you think
Yes,
that?
I was
do you
raised
think?
Christian. Were you?
Yeah, I was.
Protestant.
Yes, I
Oh,
was.
Of course. See, this is
You don't. I'm sorry.
because the Protestant spirit is still in you.
Oh, it is.
It hasn't left, man.
Is the
It
Catholic
hasn't
spirit
left.
still in you?
I wasn't raised Catholic.
Then what are you talking about?
I was raised Protestant.
Okay, you were raised Protestant?
Yeah.
So why would you criticize me for that?
It's the thing that Protestants do when they convert to like Orthodox or Catholic is they get really into the idea of like.
Hey, Chuck, can I ask you?
They get really into the idea of rules and
Chuck,
shit.
have you ever had an abortion?
No.
Bullshit.
Never. Would you?
Bullshit.
Yeah.
So you'd kill your own kids? Why am I going to take moral advice from you?
You don't have to.
I'm not going
Why would
to.
I take moral advice from you?
So you're
I
trying.
think that you
yeah.
lie
So all
about
you.
your worldview.
Okay.
I
Which
think
part?
that you-
Which part am I
think
lying
that
about?
I think that you pretend to be a traditional Christian man, but what I
I've
see you
never
doing is
said
spreading
once that
hate.
I'm a traditionalist.
What I
Chuck.
see you doing as someone who claims to be a Christian is spreading hate.
Okay.
I think that you.
All right, Chuck. Fine. See, you got me. You got me. I'm a stepfather, Chuck. What did I do wrong? What did I even do wrong from my Christian worldview, Chuck, by being a stepfather and a good father to kids who needed one, Chuck? Can you
Well,
tell me?
that's not what I was referring to.
No, it was what you were referring
Because
to.
being a
You
stepfather
were
is
trying to.
Christ-like.
What
It
you were
is
trying to
Christ-like,
do.
But Christian nationalists
yeah.
are not.
Why are they? I mean, just stand on your business. If you're going to come in and try and attack personally, if you're going to try and come after family like that, then just stand on it. Just double down on it at least. At least have the balls to double down. Fucking cowards, man.
Christ-like. You are not
Chuck, what am I
Christ-like.
saying?
You
What
are
am I doing?
Christian
What am I
nationalists.
doing except taking care of
What
people?
you're doing is you are espousing to be a good Christian man, but what you do with your life is you don't help others. You sit around smoking cigarettes.
I
and
thought I
drinking whiskey.
did. I thought you just
And what
commended
you
me
do-
for helping others. Didn't I help children
It's not looking good, Chuck.
who weren't even mine, Chuck?
Uh-oh.
That's not what you do with your life.
Yes, it was what I
That's his life. Big part of his life.
did with my whole young life, my entire youth.
Your job is debating women who aren't formal debaters and literally mocking young women in
Chuck,
sex
do I
work.
only
That's
debate?
what you do.
Do I only debate women, or do I debate the best debaters in the world?
You sometimes do,
Yeah, so shut up.
if they let you.
And what
if
have
they
you?
tolerate
And what have you
I've
done?
watched them
What have
walk
you
off.
done?
I have a master's.
Yeah, you haven't done shit. You don't have a family. You've never taken care of another human being besides yourself. And on top of that, let's just point this out. You have not debated with those people because they think you're too stupid to do so.
Well, yeah, I'm not someone that does debate.
No, it's
formally.
not because of your
I
debate
literally
skills,
do it
Chuck.
for fun.
It's because of your IQ
I
skills.
do it for fun.
Well, the only thing that you could come up with this entire
And even if she did get offered all of the big opportunities in the world, she wouldn't take them. She does it for fun.
time after this
Thank you.
nice, pleasant debate. It's true. I did say I think you're too stupid to understand my point.
Yeah, that's rude. So don't
but
be
I
rude
would
to me, and I'll be fucking
never,
rude to you.
I would never have attempted to attack one of your family members.
You could do it.
I know, but I wouldn't, Chuck, because I'm a better person than you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, well, you wouldn't be able to because all of my family members are better people than you.
Well, I mean, but I'm a
Again,
better
that's what I
person than
meant
you.
when I said that my dad has spent his life helping people.
Well,
you
you're-
have spent your life
Doing what?
proselytizing to the masses and
About
propping
what?
yourself up as a leader. Essentially saying
I am a
women
leader.
whip-
Are you saying I'm not?
You are inconsequential.
Okay. And Chuck, what does that make you?
Inconsequential.
Okay.
But I'm not ashamed of it.
Like
And
really, really inconsequential. Really super duper inconsequential unless you debate against someone who is consequential on a platform that is consequential.
I
I'm
don't
not ashamed of it
aspire-
either.
I don't aspire to be consequential.
Chuck,
You
I'll-
do. You aspire.
Chuck, I didn't
you-
want
you
any-
have
So what do you aspire to be inconsequential? Okay.
these rules that you
Go ahead.
About.
supposedly
We'll wait till you
follow,
gas
but
out.
at the end of the day, what you want to do is you want to be the leader. You want to be in charge. You do not have humility.
Oh. And what
And
does
your
he?
own church hates people like you. They hate
Oh.
the ortho.
Then why don't they?
influencer bros.
Why is it that they won't excommunicate me if they hate me so much? Why do instead I get clergy members who send me? I mean, I've got hundreds of DMs I can show you from clergy who thank me for all the catechumens which are coming into their churches. Chuck.
I mean, I've debated with those. What are the catechumens? What did you say? I've debated with them, and they are.
You've debated
not
with the
brightest
catechumens?
or the best.
What
the
the
men that
fuck?
you've convinced to convert to Orthodox Christianity.
Yeah, you've
largely
debated with them.
idiots.
Chuck, you're calling someone else an idiot?
Yes.
Okay.
And they were your idiots that bought your course, and I stopped them. And even people who were saying, like, I
Chuck.
disagree with you, but you stopped them.
You
so
didn't stomp shit. You didn't stomp shit, Chuck. There's just no chance. I can't. There is not a single person who has ever watched The Crucible that that would get stomped by you, Chuck.
course is also
What were
fine.
their names, Chuck? Who were they?
I could describe them to you.
Describe them.
White guy wearing a hat with an
Oh,
orange mustache
geez.
and blue eyes. The other guy was also a white guy in a hat, but with slightly darker skin and a large nose.
Well, that really
thin
narrows
lips
it down,
and
Chuck.
I mean, I could go through my
That really narrows it down,
my
Chuck.
messages with Sarah, but again, these are people that have.
So the entirety of your assault is that I'm not doing anything wrong. What
No,
you were
you are.
trying.
You are doing stuff
Hang on.
wrong.
But in my family dynamic, I'm not. But you only brought up my family dynamic, which you don't think I'm doing anything wrong in order to what? You wanted to disparage me in front of other people? Isn't that what you were trying to do? You thought that once you did you want to reveal to everybody the great secret that's not a secret, Chuck?
I wanted to prove to you that my worldview allows you to live the life that you are living.
So does mine.
No, the doesn't.
Tell me how
Christian,
tell me why it
what
doesn't.
Christian nationalist, the average Christian, hates divorce. They would say to your wife, stay with that abusive, horrible man.
You're wrong.
You married him. That's your husband.
You're totally wrong, and I debate the issue all the time.
That's bullshit.
Constantly.
All right. Well, good luck with that.
So
with the
there's
Christian
even
nationalists.
under Catholicism, and by the way, Christian nationalism advocates for this as well. If there's abuse in the home or abandonment or things like this, of course that's grounds for divorce. They're against things like not getting rid of show cause, right? Like you have to show a cause for a divorce. You have to create justification. They're against things like no fault. That's the things they're against. Nobody's like, oh, there are some people, I agree, there are some people who have been like, well, even if you're getting beaten up in a relationship, you should stay. But you know what happens when you actually hone down on what they're saying? They're actually saying, wait a second. What I'm saying is that that's something which can be worked through. That's not a thing which instantly nullifies the marriage. And that as Christians, you should try to work through that first before you end the marriage, especially if you have kids. That makes a lot of sense to me.
Did your wife had a no-fault divorce? Was it no fault?
I'm not going to get into my personal life with you, Chuck.
All right, but if you're saying that Christian nationalists are, they're pro-show cause but against at-fault divorce, then it's the same
Okay,
thing.
Chuck. Well, what happened is her ex-husband went in the room and beat her half to death
Yeah,
and
that's
ripped.
horrible,
Shut up,
man.
Chuck.
That's horrible.
Shut up, Chuck. But you want me to relive it and you want me to tell you about it, so I will. And so the thing is funny, Chuck. I just want to point this out. Thanks, by the way, for reminding me of that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Can you just help me out with this? Which Christian nationalist would say that divorce under those circumstances was not appropriate?
Who's the dude that was berating his pregnant
You
wife?
tell me. Steven Crowder?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to go for Crowder.
You think Steven Crowder, who's one of Rachel's best friends, would tell her that
That's
was
her best friend?
I didn't say it was her best friend.
That's one of her
Yeah.
best friends?
Yes. And one of mine.
Jesus Christ. I mean, that's what I mean, man, is you espouse
No,
all this
man.
shit, but
What
your
I mean, man, is you
worldview
just said that Steven Crowder.
It is pro-woman
Steven
abuse.
Crowder.
It is pro
You're saying that Steven Crowder.
You were telling your wife's like you are talking about her horrific trauma, and then you're saying like that like freaking Steven Crowder.
Steven
who is
Crowder
on
didn't
video
lay a
abuse, and
finger
you're
on his
hanging
wife.
out- You are hanging out with abusers of women that want to trap women. in
Steven
horrible
Crowder
relationships.
never laid a finger on his wife, you lying bitch.
As far as we know.
No, as far as she claimed publicly, you idiot, you don't even know anything about the case. You stupid broad. Can you tell me that Hillary Crowder has said that Steven Crowder ever touched her? Ever? Because then why are you making
But
these
he's still an
allegations?
abuser of women.
How?
It was
Because he got into an
the way that he spoke to
Chuck,
her. And you support that. You support
Chuck,
men
you've
that
been
speak to
in
their
worse
wives like
arguments
that.
in relationships than
You know, you can kind of tell how much she's enjoying this, which is perverse, but it does make sense. Because, I mean, she said, later on, she says, I was on testosterone and I was transitioning to become a man or something like that. I was on testosterone for 6 months and I got so jacked. Okay, lady. But I mean, this is just female manipulation tactics at its best. Look at, she's actually like loving life right now. She's gone and attacked Andrew's family. It's tried to attempt some public reputation destruction, like not something that anybody hasn't heard before. Nobody cares. But she's getting a kick out of it. And then she goes and attacks Steven Crowder and calls him an abuser of women. This is what these sick people do. And they would not lose a wink of sleep over it. Even if they said it, there was completely unsubstantiated and everybody bought it up and they ran with the narrative and it really destroyed these guys' careers and their reputation. If that happened, she'd love it. She'd be loving it. Wouldn't lose a wink of sleep over it. She's thrilled about it. Look how happy she is. Look at that face.
that. I guarantee it.
I haven't.
Oh my God. You people are the worst liars. You're the worst liars, the most uncharitable people, the worst lying sacks. You just made an accusation that Steven Crowder abused his wife, total lies, said that he beat her up, total lies, said that he would hate Rachel Wilson, who's one of his best friends, right? You're a Idiot, you don't know
You've
what
been
you're
saying
talking
random
about.
Bullshit this whole night, and you
literally don't know
per
what
your
you're
own
talking
fucking
about.
words, you literally.
Chuck,
if I
just
brought
stop.
you
You're
a
an
million
embarrassment, Chuck.
studies and
Yeah.
evidence,
You-
you would be like, no, it's
Chuck.
not. I watched your debates.
Well,
I
Chuck,
watched
I'm
your
surprised
fucking
you didn't
debates.
learn from any of them. Because, good Lord, it was a terrible showing for you the whole night, and you really ended it with a flourish, let me tell you.
I didn't come here to win.
Yeah, well, I'm glad, because that wasn't going to happen.
Rachel?
Can you hear me?
All right. I love when this happens. The Rachel call-ins are the best. It's better when there's good sound and video quality. But she's just been talking shit on her. She's been calling her promiscuous. She's tried to dunk on her here, live on whatever. Didn't think she'd get a response. Too much of a coward to do it to her face or in a debate. And then Rach comes in and cooks.
Yes.
Rach comes in and cooks even better than when she cooked for me and Vinny in Michigan. I'm not sure which one I prefer most. It's a dead heat.
Well, I guess I'm just going to ask her the same question kind of that Andrew asked her, which is, I mean, she said all this stuff about me that she got completely wrong, but what is it that you think Andrew or I are doing that is wrong or hypocritical?
I do feel that with your guys' platforms, what you do is, Rachel, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not familiar with your platform. I'm only familiar with your husband's. But
talking shit about her when she's not here.
well, hey, man, I was trying to prove my point.
Yeah, good job.
Okay, how does what you said about me prove your point? Like, again, did somebody tell you that Andrew like hates on single moms and like shits on them, and so you thought that because he's married to me and I had kids before I married him that like he's a bad Christian? Like, I don't understand where you're coming from with this. What did he do wrong, and what did I do wrong?
So
Nothing. That was a kamikaze action. I'm totally convinced of it. She knows that there's nothing wrong with that. She was just losing the debate and getting embarrassed in terms of her own ideas. And so she decided to fly the plane into a building and she's like, oh, if I'm going to get wiped out in this debate, then you can too. But unfortunately, they came out unscathed. The Wilsons dusted their shoulders off, and not so much good luck for Chuck.
the basis of
already anyway.
the basis of Andrew's platform is essentially to make women look stupid and humiliate them. And
No,
I don't.
you're doing a perfectly good job of that all by yourself. He doesn't even need the help. But go on.
All right. Well,
Erroneous. Erroneous.
Sorry.
it's okay. I lost my train of thought.
Tell the whole world why we're bad.
The
Why
whole
is
world?
Andrew bad and why am I bad?
You were saying that Andrew's whole purpose is to make women look dumb and stupid.
But that's how his thing works. Is he goes on debate shows. A lot of the time, it's young women, people with no formal debate experience, such as myself, to mock them, make them look stupid, clip farm, and then gain money and notoriety this way.
He also debates a lot of guys, and they also look really stupid. That's because they are really stupid. And this is the whole thing which is entertaining about whatever, is that in this modern world, there are a lot of really stupid people who have no idea how to think or what to think or how to do actions in the present that are going to be beneficial for their long term. And they think really stupid shit. And it's demonstrably stupid and very laughable. And it exposes that and draws it out and makes that taboo, which is a good thing.
He doesn't engage in real thoughtful debate. I've seen people walk off from debating him because
we
he.
got to do one thing at a time. One thing at a time. You can't just shotgun 500 things. So,
Okay.
Did you not have agency? Did you not have agency when you accepted this debate with Andrew?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Then what did he do wrong? Do you want him to treat you like, because you're a feminist, so do you want him to only debate men? Because if he did that, you'd say, well, he's a misogynist. He won't even debate women because he doesn't take them seriously enough or whatever. Like, you guys make yourself look stupid. Andrew can't make you look stupid if you're not. And I would go on here and I would make you look 10 times stupider because you're really, really uninformed, but really, really confident about everything you say. You do not sound like a person with a college education. My homeschooled 13-year-old can explain per capita, okay?
Yeah.
You are not a very smart person. You're the one who put yourself in this position. And since you lost and you got humiliated, you thought the thing to do would be attack me. And okay, so let's go there. Where did you get the idea that I'm promiscuous?
Well, that you're promiscuous? Sorry, you just also said a bunch of shit that I was trying to keep track of.
You said
Well, the
that
question was pretty concise, Chuck.
I'm promiscuous. So what promiscuous means I've slept with a lot of people, right?
I would say that I think that having children with multiple men is, I think that is more significant than.
Okay, well, I think it would be if, and I know why people assume this. I do understand why people assume it. They're just wrong in their assumption. It would be wrong if I had been sleeping with lots of people, if I had been carelessly getting pregnant with random people. That's not the case. I've spent my entire adult life only in 3 long-term committed relationships, one of which is a, almost 20-year relationship with Andrew. Now we're like 18 years in. I've been married since 2012. Prior to that, I was married for 4 years, as Andrew had to unfortunately explain. That ended not even because I left, but because he beat the crap out of me and was being pursued by the law and left the state, and so it was like abandonment. The first one was my high school boyfriend, who I knew my whole life, who I was with for 5 years. We had 2 children. He had his own personal problems, and that did not work out. So I understand why people make the assumption, but the truth is I'm not promiscuous. I have an extremely low body count. I've never had one-night stands. I've never cheated on anyone. I've never just carelessly or casually had sex ever. So I've only ever been with men that I, at least at the time, felt certain I was going to be with forever and have a family with.
Maybe you should
I did
have.
get nerfed on the first 2. I will admit. But
Hey, Charlie, I did wonder, hang on, Rachel, I did wonder one thing. If she had slept with 3 men but had aborted all of the children, would she still be promiscuous?
She would have lived her life. It would have been better for her.
If she had only slept with 3 men but aborted her children, hang on, Rachel, stop for a second. Would it be the case? Was that too abusive? Shut up, Rachel. Was that too abusive, Charlie? So, Charlie, tell me, if she had aborted her children with those 3 relationships, would she be less promiscuous or not?
I think that, frankly, in my opinion, her life would have been better spent.
Would she be less promiscuous, Charlie?
Yes.
Yeah, she'd be less promiscuous.
Yeah.
These fucking people.
Incredible. First of all, those kids actually are humans. And she's saying that Rach would be better off if she never had her kids, if she kept her kids who she loves very dearly and who mean the world to her. What a horrible, sick, twisted thing to say to somebody. This is where it's gone. This is where these debates go. What a f***ed up thing to say to somebody. And then, right next to it, if you didn't have the kids, if you didn't actually take responsibility for the life that's inside you, bring it to term, and then be self-sacrificial and give the rest of your life to raising these people and to being there for these people, if you took the easy way out, then you would be less promiscuous.
Rachel, you should have.
I'm talking about optics.
Rachel, you should have. You should have killed kids, Rachel.
Maybe she should have.
Maybe she should have. These people are sick, demented creatures. Listen to that. Listen to how demonic this is.
You should have killed kids, Rachel.
Maybe she should have.
I wouldn't have been.
That's these people get like serious satisfaction out of this. Ugh.